From what I read, there's a way to take ownership of the files that are unaccounted for.
All right, hey, everybody, I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah, all right. Well, listen. To my understanding, Matt's took Julie over to it's called HQ.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Headquarters.
Yeah, and Clyde is setting things up over there. So just want to know, is Clyde planning on to hurt me or to get me into jail or anything like that if I go over to Cleveland to pick up Julie myself over at the HQ?
I can't tell you.
Probably not.
I wouldn't know.
I'm not sure. I'm just doing homework.
Hey. Yeah, let me fix something here. Hold on.
Alright, so nobody here knows has anybody here actually been to this HQ? This headquarters?
I don't even know what's going on. I just got here like 15 minutes ago.
Heard about
I don't know what that is. I just got here too. I'm doing homework right now.
Did anything of that happen, Chris?
Yeah. Matt's Julie's brother, pretty much spirited away Julie, took her to the HQ, to the headquarters, where the miscreants, I think they were called, are. And now Matt wants me to come over to Cleveland within the next 5 days to pick up Julie from the headquarters, and I'm just trying to find out what Clyde is planning, if he's going to try to force me in jail or hurt me or anything like that.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
I highly doubt it.
Highly doubt it.
From what it seems, Clyde is just trying to scare you.
I see.
Yeah, I think he's lying.
I think that if you actually go up there, it will show him that you were very serious about, your feelings towards Julie. Mm-hmm. I had a whole big list of things I was about to say now, and they all just went boom. So just to cut to the chase here and say just go for it, and I'm pretty sure if anything, Clyde would actually shake your hand and say congratulations, you've finally done it.
Yeah, you should go and show him that you truly care about your sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you see, one thing is, I understand that it's like a 400-mile, 7-hour drive, according to MapQuest, between my address and Max's address. But, yeah, well, Julie is living with Max, her older brother. Yeah, but anyway, I'm still feeling like a bit insecure about the trip, especially since, even though I am an adult, I should respect my mother's and my father's wishes. And, still a little bit on the, still gonna need a few dollars to get me to, Cleveland.
Chris, I'm gonna say this.
Yes, I'm listening.
If you truly love someone, truly in your heart love someone, no force in the world, be it distance, be it a physical obstacle, anything can stop you from being with that person and protecting that person that you care about that much.
That's true.
This is one of life's little tests, Chris. And you need to take it head on.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. In about, I guess, less than 20 minutes, you'll be 27. 27.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Actually, I was born at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, 5:30. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I understand. Love is priceless, but you gotta understand there are limits on the distance. I mean, love is priceless, but I have to do all the work to get there.
Chris? Chris, what kind of mileage does your car get?
35 highway. 25,
You're fine.
35.
Don't worry about it.
Good.
And if you do get caught in some trouble, there are nice people out there. Someone can help you. You have a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You have no problem, man.
But listen, that's another thing that, my mom, my mom is like, she's going to be telling me, don't go, I worry about you. She's watched a lot of television. It's like I've been trying to convince her to let me go to Julie in Cleveland.
Chris, I think you have to show your mom that you truly love Julie.
But then my mom is also a bit jealous of me loving another woman more than her. I understand she's in a situation like cut the umbilical cord, you would say, I'm sure. But still, I have to respect my mother very much. Respect her wishes.
You pay them for your room and board, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that they do to support you that you don't pay for? Other than just, their moral support.
They give me food, and they also pay for my gas as well.
Okay. Well, hold on a second.
Okay.
And plus, the car I drive is actually my mother's car.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I gotta use voice activity because I'm tired of pressing my button here.
Okay, that's cool.
And I gotta go on a rant here. Chris, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I've had the same problem back when I was younger, but it was back when I was 18. I turned 18.
Alright, but
let me tell you this, because it's very relevant to the situation.
Okay, let me just say one thing, though. It's like I don't want to leave home without saying goodbye. That's not the kind of person I am. It's like I want to give my mom at least I noticed the last time that I'm going over to Cleveland, and I want to make sure that I have her consent. And she's saying, all right, have a safe trip, come back soon. It's not. But at this point, she's like she doesn't want me to go. But I'm just saying. Hey, unmute the rascal, please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Okay, but anyway, I'm done. You understood me there, rascal, right?
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm gonna change my settings again.
Okay.
Well, it does that. So 5:30 in the morning. Where exactly? Where are you born?
5:30 Eastern Standard Time. I was born in the Martha Jefferson Hospital in Charlottesville.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Okay.
You're not going to spend more than this much money, and that's need a little bit more for gas. It's really not hard to spend a trip. I've taken time.
Yeah, but also, she does worry about me, and the fact that, I could be set up to be hurt or turn into the police and arrested when I get there.
What would you do? What would you do that you have to be taken by the police?
Yeah. Also, it's like same thing happened before when I was about to go to Blanca, my mom didn't want me to go because it could have been a setup, like, you know, they were setting me up like she would have been underage, and then right there it would be turned into the police.
That's entrapment, Chris.
Yeah, but, you know, I can tell in my heart that Julie is 19. I mean, I'm sure Max can vouch for her age, because, you know, even though she did send me her ID, her scanned ID as an image, her birth date is blurred out, so it's hard to tell the year. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Besides,
Hey!
have you ever seen To Catch a Predator? Whenever they do their sting operations, they always have their fake, you know, underage boy or girl, whatever, always tells the person multiple times that they are not, you know, of legal age. They're always like, oh yeah, by the way, you know I'm 13, right? And the person doesn't care, which is why they get caught with, you know, child pornography or whatever, what have you, charges they get caught on.
Right. Well, she repeatedly informed me that she was 19.
So if it was, in fact, a sting operation of some kind, you would be charged with nothing, because you were not told that she was, you know, underage. And besides, all of us already know, you know, she actually is 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
hang on a
know
moment.
her
I'll
pretty well.
be right back. Okay? I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Anyone know how to do quadratic equations?
I haven't done those since I was in high school.
I'm not a math person, sweetie.
I don't remember.
Okay, how do I make charts? There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, I just went downstairs to see if I could bring my mom up here so she could talk to y'all, but she's asleep right now.
Polly, check the left side.
What the?
Right. Wait a minute. Just a moment ago, did I just hear Max, who quotes himself as being, who named himself Julie's brother? Did he just give an evil laugh?
I think so.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So that just kind of like brings up suspicion right there. I mean, I'm just doing... no, I mean, you did not have to mute him. I mean, I wanted to hear what he had to say, you know, aside from the laughing. Oh, he just told me on Skype he's watching Family Guy.
Which episode?
He says, mine thing is on voice activated. Oh, it's the one... Oh, I love that episode. It's the one where Meg sings, becomes a pop star. She gets a medical name.
Oh, I remember that one.
I remember that.
Yeah, I have that episode downloaded on my PlayStation 3.
Oh, that's cool.
I
So,
wish
Chris.
I had a PS3.
Yeah.
Chris, now is probably the best time if you're gonna actually go and do this to do it.
Well,
I mean, yeah,
I
your
can't-
mom's asleep, but
Yeah, but listen, I cannot do it now. I have to go to my Aunt Karina's funeral this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
true. This is kind of part of life, in a sense.
God, God is testing you on your 27th birthday, Chris.
Exactly.
He tested me before on the same situation as well. But yeah, I guess I should talk to my mom further about that, and tell her that, and I'll let her know that I have been assured that it's not. I have been assured numerously that it's not a setup. I mean, even Matt will back me up on that.
Because even if she says no.
Really? Really? Alright, so what you're saying here is that all the times I've received calls from trolls telling me to F off, or that I'm a S-head, they just basically wanting me to prove myself. They're not out to hurt me or anything.
Did you receive any calls today or something?
Yeah. Anyway, it's just that I received a call earlier today. That's which is where I learned that Matt found a video I sent to Julie out of her own consent. She asked me to send her a video, and then then he said it got uploaded to. She said it got uploaded to YouTube. So I assumed that. At first I was shocked, but then I realized that since her brother Matt was a troll himself at one point or another, that he probably found it and uploaded it.
Oh, Chris.
And also, on that note, the girl who called me to tell me about that accused Julia of being a troll herself, on that note.
No, she can't be a troll.
Yeah, I know. I believed in Julie, and I still believe in her that she is not a troll, and that she is a wonderful, sweet, caring 19-year-old who handwrote me a very nice letter and sent it to me in the mail, and sent me her printed pictures that her friend took of her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And besides, she wouldn't be interested in trolling. She's kind of been trolled all her life to the to Georgian government, at least from what she told me.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, she doesn't have time to be a troll. She's been trolled all her life by the Georgian government.
Georgian country of Georgia.
Yeah.
I did research on that when I was trying to find Mulvania on a map.
It's weird. My old books have Mulvania in the maps. People don't find it.
So wait a minute, Screwhead, you're saying that you have a book that has a map of Mulvania?
That's funny, because I was told it was unrecognized.
I have all books, but maybe the Mexican government used to recognize the country. It's different from the American government.
Say Screwhead, could you, darn the echo, but anyway, could you, find on the, internet, a map of Mulvania and its neighboring countries? Because I can tell right now, I can tell that, it's been neighboring Georgia. From what I understand, what Julie told me and what her other friend told me as well.
Well, Chris, Mexico is not a very developed country. We didn't have internet until a couple of years ago, so I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, I understand that. I also understand that Mulvania is 50 miles in radius.
So I don't think I can find it, and my old books are long gone. We had to burn them because we had to heat our house with fire, and we had to burn them.
That's sad, but I'm talking about But I'm asking if you know where I could find a map like you had in your books on the internet.
You just have to look around, I would assume.
Man.
I did internet searches, but it's like I find a map of Movania, the country, but I'm not finding a map of Movania and its neighboring countries.
Well, I'm so sorry, Chris, but I don't think I can find it. I don't think there's a scan or something of the book. It's like a school book or something, and they change every year. I don't think so. Sorry.
I see. But listen, Max is telling me that he is not a troll, and ask y'all what they think, because he's saying that y'all don't seem to care.
Yeah. I know.
He said tell them that he is a troll. I misread it.
Maybe.
Oh, Chris, you said that some trolls came in here earlier. What did they tell you?
Clyde was included among that group. A whole bunch of stuff. They got to me emotionally, so it's hard for me to remember the details.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Chris. We should, enforce security in this channel.
Did you receive a call from any of the trolls today?
Yeah, but anyway, just answer Max's question that he is a troll, and what you think, and asking y'all what y'all think, because y'all don't seem to care what he's saying here.
What's he gonna do?
We can't do anything.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy, but I don't think we can do anything about that.
Yeah, I already told him what you did, Max, about spiriting away Julie to headquarters. To your headquarters.
Chris, like I said earlier, this is them testing you. We really can't do much but give you our support. We can sit there and shout at the trolls all we want, but in the end, this is up to you, man. You have to go out and do something. You've got to get her back.
This is the start of a new life for you in about 6 hours.
Oh, he said if he prefers, I can call it Miscreant Headquarters. Oh, actually, he says he'd prefer it if I call it Miscreant Headquarters.
Maybe you could
I don't care
Google
what
it.
they are.
You could Google it. It's like an organization, right? Maybe they have a web page or something.
Rascal is not interested. Rascal is more interested in things like soda.
No, that's a little funny. I'm just not in the mood to laugh right now.
Well, I mean, we don't blame you. It's kind of a serious situation you're in right now.
I think I found the website. Hold on a second.
Don't worry about looking at it. He's telling me to Google it. So I'm loading my web browser now.
Well, it's just a theory. I don't know if you can find it, really.
Chris, can I tell you a story?
Alright, once upon a time.
It's not really a once upon a time kind of story. I meant to tell you this earlier, but I got kind of cut off.
I understand. So, what's the story?
I was in a similar situation as you. Not as serious as this, but still in the whole case of, having conflicting interests between parents and my own personal interests. Basically, what it ended up with was I left my house. I had just turned 18, and I didn't feel that a rule that was set by my parents was too logical in the sense. It's like you can't enforce parental rules on a child if he's not a child anymore. So, I was told, don't come home. So I didn't. I stayed out of the house for almost a week. I survived off of $20 and stayed at a friend's house, kept going to school and everything. And one day my mom called me crying, apologizing for putting me through that. And since then, she's had nothing but respect for me because she knows that if she were to do that again, I could easily survive. And now you're in the same situation right now. Your mom is holding you back. She's holding you from getting what you want, getting what you need. And you really need to break that. You need to cut that cord. And it's going to hurt at first, yeah. It's going to hurt both of you, but once it's over with, things will be much better, and you will both be so much happier, and you'll have dually.
I see. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I just put the link to the root myself. It's the miscreant page I just found.
You found something? Oh.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Their leader is a cat.
A cat?
I failed to take these guys seriously because their leader is a cat.
Yeah, the leader is a kitty. A fluffy kitty with the person petting it.
Samantha.
That's funny because I'm not seeing the cat on what I'm having, but I'm reading both the link I copied and pasted from the Skype window and the link that he posted that Max himself typed in. It's the same thing. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a cat. Oh.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I see that.
Looks like they're pretty organized. You know, this troll.
Look at their code names.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm checking out their operations. Let's see. Alright, Operation E, saying, Operative Evan, status alive and join life, go test the waters of the one known as Chris Chan, notable accomplishment. Yeah. Masturbating and squirting. Then Operation J, that's Jason, alive and having sex, compile information on the one known as Chris Chan, hacking the emails. And Operation B, Blanca, alive and smoking. Test the gullibility of the one known as Chris Chan, destroying the medallion. Operation P, Panda, alive and at my side, discover the sexual nature, gang a free PSP. I centered that from my own heart. It was a pink PSP. I had originally gotten it for Megan, but then she dumped me, and I just held on to it for a while. Then I sent it to her. So shoot.
Well, Chris, is this true? Did this really happen to you?
What?
The things that they say they've done here, they're pretty awful, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, most of which, yeah. And then then operative L. Name is Lord, public name, a name saying that the name the Lord, and in parentheses says the female. And then the public name, the man in the pickle suit, status unknown, go obtain sensitive documents from the one known as Chris Chan, and the noble accomplishment, getting new pictures and DVD. That was operative L. I mean, y'all can see these on this on the website here that I'm looking at. The miscreants page that that the link is on in the side here. Yeah, look at that website. I just read you the 4 operations and the operative.
That was following along. The cat with the person petting it.
That's obvious.
It's a cute cat.
It's adorable.
Yep, it's a cat. That's all I was going to say. It's probably from a movie or something. Or it could be just a YouTube video, or just any generic GIF. So anyway, those of y'all who just saw this website, do y'all still feel that they're excuse me? Do y'all still feel that they're
harmless?
Do y'all still feel that they're harmless for one thing, but basically they're just testing me. They want me to come out there and that they're not going to do any harm to me.
From looking at the operations, what have they done that's really that serious? They have all this information on you, right? They could have done so much worse to you in the past, and they still haven't done it. Either they're afraid of you, or they're trying to just test you. I'm going to go with test you.
But y'all did see the ED page, right? That's pretty much the majority of the work there with those documents and information.
I avoided it.
Yeah, you got to go about it.
Because ED can the ED shitheads.
What's done is done. You must move on.
Yeah. I'm just saying that they have done something. They have done things with that information. I suppose you're right. They could have done worse, but the worst they're doing is preventing me from getting a job, because that ED page is practically the first thing nowadays that's looked up, and you punch in my name in a Google search or any related search sites. Well, I appreciate y'all's input, so let me just see if I remember what I've learned. Yeah, I should definitely try to further let my mom know that I'm going to pick up Julie, and then I should tell her that, I should be back within a set amount of time or days.
It shouldn't take you more than 2 days. True.
Yeah, that's depending if I start in the morning. But anyway, in addition to that, I should definitely make sure that I have the continued monetary support. But, because, I'm still gonna need the money for the, gas to and fro. And possibly, and a little food money, like I go by McDonald's or something like that.
Chris, what you just need to worry about right now is asserting yourself towards your mother. You really got to put your foot down, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're almost 30.
Yeah, 30
It's your
years.
birthday. She's got to respect you on your birthday, man. It's your special day.
Yeah, but but this year it's also my Aunt Karina's day because it's her funeral. So I gotta let that pass before and get my emotions and let her get her emotions out of the way. Then I can just put my foot down. Hello, Clyde.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah. Hello, Clyde.
Oh wait, Clyde's here?
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Sonichu. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, dear.
Well, listen, Clyde, I waited patiently and been talking to these nice people here. But anyway, I just want to hear from you that, I come pick up Julie. I just want to hear from you that I'm not gonna get harmed or turn into police or anything like that.
Of course not. We're just gonna make sure that you never, ever, man, I've been drinking. Anyway, never touch a woman because, you're not a man.
Yeah, but basically I'm allowed to pick up Julie over at your headquarters.
Sure, if you can do that. I don't know if you can drive or anything. Driving's must be hard for you.
Yeah, well, I can't. Yeah, well, as I have told these nice people, I'm going to talk to my mother some more and put my foot down and, make my own, and hopefully I'll have the money I'll need for the gas I need for the trip. And, within the next few days I will come down to Cleveland and pick up Julie myself.
You better prove your love, man, because love's like a bunch of stuff, and scats.
Why are you doing this? Why
am I doing this? Because, Chris is a terrible person. He's lied to me and stuff.
He's not a terrible person. He's my hero.
Well, you have a terrible person here.
But let me see if I can put it into more simpler terms as compared to what all y'all nice people have described for me. Clyde, you just basically want to test me for being a true person, and that's why you're holding Julie captive in your headquarters.
She's not really captive. She's having the time of her life. You're giving her every goddamn luxury you couldn't provide.
Well, anyway, you just basically want me to test my love for Julie, and you just want me to finally show that I am a man and I can stand up for myself and do what I want like a man should. And that's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it?
Sure, that's perfect.
Okay. Alright, well listen, I gotta go get something to eat, so, and then I should rest up for the funeral, so... Alright, so another time I'll come back into the Mumble. But, shortly after I will, shortly after the funeral I will be coming down to Cleveland, and I will pick Julie up, and I will, have her and me spend a little time together, maybe over at Max's house, and then I will be bringing her back here to my house.
Okay, if you do make it, I'll give you a box of chocolates, okay? A box of chocolates.
You don't have to give me anything. Maybe just a handshake and a promise that you disband this organization, and that you won't
sure,
play anymore?
Bro.
Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I'll talk to my mom about it later and put my foot down. Because right now she's sleeping, and then I have the funeral to worry about. So after the funeral, I will talk to my mom and put my foot down.
Have fun.
Yeah, okay. Well, majority of y'all take care, and, just mingle amongst yourselves for now. Take
Wow.
God.
What is it?
His guts!
He's a fucking faggot. God.
What if he does? What if he pulls another shit like he did with Redmond when he was like, "Oh yeah, I just got back and now Julie's laying in my bed, but I'm not gonna put her on camera." Ha 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 ha.
Hey, Blue.
I swear to
Blue,
Christ.
the whole...
What? Bad boy, did you notice what I did?
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say, nice touch with the whole, Yagami laugh thing.
Yeah, that was great.
I was gonna give him a box of chocolate, man. A box of chocolate.
Box of chocolates.
Oh, hi, waifu.
Hey, Genesis, it's good to see you.
Wait, Blue Spike, did you just say you used the Yagami?
Oh, and hello there, Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie, welcome back.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Great! We'll let her in.
She just walked in.
Someone needs
Who's Maddie again?
Maddie is the 13-year-old who likes
okay.
Inuyasha.
Lowly, who's into TBI.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
hey, Maddie.
Does she get...
No! Wait, hey, Maddie, did you like those comments I left on your DeviantArt? I sure did.